President Biden, when he delivered the State of the Union, he used the term junk fees 4 times. He said, we're tired of being played for suckers. Pass the Junk Fee Prevention Act so companies stop ripping us off. And you know what? As divided as the United States is between Democrats and Republicans, more than 75% from each party back pushing this legislation. It can get done. It's a rare instance where serious policy goals in politics line up. Just there was an example where on Ticketmaster, The Cure, you know, an 80s band wanted to give 80s prices for its concert tour coming up in the US. So 4 tickets, you know, for $20 each. So if you bought a $20 ticket, you bought 4 of them, your cost to Ticketmaster, $172. Ridiculous. More than double. No, it's $80 for the tickets, $92 in fees.
Got it.
There's a service fee. There's an order processing fee where Ticketmaster says that our costs may be lower than the order processing fee. So of course they're making a profit. There's a delivery fee where they'll let UPS deliver the tickets, and Ticketmaster charges you more than UPS charges Ticketmaster. They are just ripping off customers everywhere. And so this move to ban junk fees is getting a lot of steam in the US, and I can't wait for it to come to Singapore too.
Well, that was going to be my question. Will it end up in this part of the world? Because as you know, I bought those Harry Styles tickets. I print them off. I find the seats. I do everything. I pick the seat, I print them off, and I'm paying all kinds of processing fees when I'm the one doing the processing in real time. What could we do in this part of the world to change it?
It's an electronic transaction.
It's an electronic
not like somebody
transaction.
actually touches it. Just like when you send money overseas, right, through a bank, through a telegraphic transfer, and they charge you $50 just to send money, your money, to even your own account, right? Nobody ever touches that. It's all electronic.
Well, I mean, these fees are hidden, and they only come later because it's in the business's interest to hide them from you. And then show it's $20 a ticket, and then you wouldn't have clicked it on if it was $40 a ticket.
Right.
And so, as President Biden said, we're tired of being played for suckers. I mean, the whole thing that's the plus in Singapore, right? When you go to you say, oh, the dinner's $80 plus. Well, why don't you just tell me what it is? Don't put on the plus, because the lower the price, the more likely you are to pay for something. I mean, that's just how behavioral economics work. I mean, and resort fees the whole thing. I remember the first time I ran into to try and buy something. I was like a 2-for-1 sale, and they're like, oh no, that's not in the T+Cs. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh no, the T+Cs. And I'm like, huh? Like, the terms and conditions, they don't apply to you. So it's ubiquitous. This is a problem everywhere. Can we get the Singapore government lining up with President Biden and lining up with the members of Congress? Republican members of Congress are introducing legislation. One piece of legislation, the Fly Together Act, bans airlines for charging parents fees to sit with their kids. Should be common sense. We shouldn't need legislation for this. The Republicans are behind this. President Biden is behind this. I think the Singapore government, regardless of your party, should be doing the same junk fee thing.
I'm with
here.
you. 100%. I'm with you. I like the idea of behavioral economics. Just charge us what it is. The face, the charge on the cover. That's it. Nothing hidden. Nothing extra.
You go to a hotel and it's the room rate and then a triple plus, right?
Right.
Like easily, 20-30% more. You could pay a third more of what you're paying for the room just for these resort fees. For the what does that even mean? What is a resort fee?
Well, I'm looking at American stuff now, and it's just crazy. You can almost double the room rate once you've added in those extras.
And this is it really impacts, especially in an inflationary era when people's budgets are tight. This discretionary type of spending really matters. And so you need to be able to help consumers. And, people at the White House said they have never recalled a new policy push taking shape in generating such widespread public approval so fast. So you have policy and politics lining up. It really helps people. So this isn't, some small ball, stuff. This is important when it comes to people who say, hey, I'm saving up to go to a Harry Styles concert. I'm saving up for a nice meal. Tell them what it's going to cost.